Good afternoon. Here is the national news from BGI TV by Bagbagede Imo TV. I'm Jubril Munirat. First are the major headlines. Part of CBN office in Benue razed. Several fear dead house burnt in Lagos tanker fire. Hamotekun arrests suspected human trafficker, rescues 4 victims in Ondo State. Suspected herdsmen kill and behead Ondo farmer. Buhari urges religious leaders, monarchs to tackle insecurity. Detectives interrogate Christian teachers and pupils' mother. Now the news in details. Fire has razed a portion of the Central Bank of Nigeria (CBN) office in Benue State. A portion of the bank, located around OGRA in Makurdi, Benue State, went up in flames on Tuesday. The fire was said to have started from the fuel dome of the bank at about 7 a.m. The incident was confirmed by the director of Benue State Fire Service, Donald Ikeaza. Addressing newsmen, Ikeaza said he deployed his men to the scene of the incident following a distress call. He said, "It was actually a huge fire which started at the company's fuel dome, but my men rushed to the scene and put out the fire before it could spread to the other part of the bank. Everywhere is calm now," he said.
Quickly put out by men of the Federal Fire Service. Witnesses say the fire started from the building's power section. Confirming the incident, the Benue State Police Command said it had deployed personnel to the bank to prevent any form of looting. The spokesperson of the command, Suwese Anene, said although the source of the fire incident was not disclosed, the primary responsibility of the police was to secure the bank against any form of breach. The CBN office is located at the government-reserved area of the state adjacent to the Benue State Government House.
Tanker said to be loaded with petrol has crashed and exploded at Ajegunle bus stop, Alagbado, on the Lagos-Abeokuta Expressway. Several houses, among other property, were said to have been burnt in the Inferno, as men of the state fire service and the police were deployed in the area. The incident happened around 3 a.m. on Friday. Her resident, Samuel Adeyemo, who spoke to the Punch, said no one could tell the number of casualties. The lawyer said, "We cannot tell the number of those that died. The police and fire service have been working on trying to put out the fire." A man with a shop in the area said some residents who attempted to scoop fuel were killed. Hamotekun operatives have rescued 4 girls from a suspected female human trafficker who was allegedly transporting them to Ghana. While being transported from Abuja to Ibadan, the Oyo State capital, the 4 girls and the 29-year-old suspected trafficker were intercepted by the Hamotekun operatives between Kogi and Ondo State boundary. The suspect was said to have promised to take the teenagers to Ghana to work, according to the victims. The Hamotekun commander, Akogun Adetunji Adeleye, said the girls will be reunited with their families after the suspect was paraded. Fear has gripped residents of Agopanu community in Owo Council area of Ondo State, following the gruesome murder and the beheading of a farmer, Unaha Enesi, by suspected herdsmen. Sources said that the middle-aged victim was killed on his farm located at Agopanu at Upeme Owo, along Owo Ikare Road, and the killers made away with his head. Report had it that the deceased, who hails from Kogi State, had been carrying out his farm activities at Agopano for years until his untimely death. An eyewitness account said that a search party was organized by his family members after waiting for him to return to the house after the days of famine. President Muhammadu Buhari urges religious leaders and monarchs to tackle insecurity. President Muhammadu Buhari on Thursday in Abuja urged religious and traditional leaders in the country to help fight insecurity. Buhari said his administration would continue to count on the invaluable advice and guidance of members of the revered institutions towards improving the current security challenges in the country. The president said this at an iftar dinner with religious and traditional rulers. The president said no responsive government can ignore the role of religious and traditional rulers in tackling insecurity in the country. Finally, detective interrogates Christian teachers and pupils' murder. Members of staff of Christian schools on Thursday visited the State Criminal Investigation Department, Yaba, Lagos State, to make statements on the case of sexual acts involving pupils of the school during a trip to Dubai, United Arab Emirates. Punch Metro gathered from a source that the teachers that accompanied the students who represented the school during the World School Games in Dubai were among the staff members that visited the SCID. The people that came from the school were about 20, and they include the teachers that accompanied the students to Dubai, the source said. The source, however, noted that the parents of the male students had yet to visit the command, saying the mother of the 10-year-old female student at the center of the incident gave a statement on Wednesday. Punch Metro had reported that officials of the Lagos State Ministry of Education interrogated the management of the school alongside the teachers who accompanied the 76 pupils to the event. That was the news. But before we go, here's a quick recap of the major headlines once again. Part of CBN office in Benue razed. Several feared dead, house burnt in Lagos tanker fire. Amotekun arrests suspected human trafficker, rescues 4 victims in Ondo State. Suspected herdsmen kill and behead Ondo farmer. President Muhammadu Buhari urges religious leaders and monarchs to tackle insecurity in Nigeria. Detective interrogates Christian teachers and pupils' murder. Don't forget to follow us on all our social media pages. On Facebook, Bagede Imo with Alawiye Adebayo. On Instagram, Bagede Imo _22. On YouTube, Bagede Imo TV. Kindly click on the red subscribe button, like, comment, and share. For advert placement, kindly call the number showing on your screen. Thank you for watching. Good afternoon once again. I am Jibril Munirat.